Welcome back to 101 Battalion down here in Keynsham. As you can see, look, it's a beautiful day. So we thought we'd bring the cooking outside just to prove that we can cook anywhere. Alright? So can you. Don't have to be in a nice big industrial kitchen. You can come outside, you can cook outside on this number 5 cook set. What we're going to be cooking today, we're going to do some sausage rolls and we are going to do some scones for a cream tea ready for this Friday. Anybody want to hazard a guess as to why this Friday is important? If you don't know, read a book. Alright, so let's crack on. What you're going to want is a pack of Berry's Finest black pudding, a couple of packs of sausage, a couple of packs of pre-roll puff pastry. If you can't get pre-roll puff pastry, buy normal stuff and roll it out. I'm just super lazy, so I'm using this stuff. Some eggs, pastry brush, take some gnocchi eggs into for egg washing, a tray with some grease proof on it. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up our black pudding. If you can hear that cooker burning, there's not a lot I can do about it. All right. Cut the black pudding as small or as big as you want. I cut it nice and small so it distributes through all of that sausage meat well. And then I'll just put that in there.
Do you want me to get rid of that?
Thank you. Don't bother scrubbing your hands just yet, alright? Because you're going to now cover yourself with sausage meat. Alright, you can buy sausage meat if you want, but all sausage meat is sausage meat, not in a skin. Alright, and they charge you the same amount, if not more, for less quality products. So I use Cumberland sausages because I like the taste. If you like Lincolnshire sausages, use Lincolnshire sausages. Don't use Richmond because they're not sausage. Alright, that's just pink gunge. Alright, so disappear, come back once I've done all this. Once you've got your sausage meat out your sausages and you've washed your hands, alright, pointlessly, you're going to put some cracked black pepper in there. I say some because it's not a measurement, alright, it's as much or as little as you want. I want a little bit more black pepper in there because I like a bit of fire inside my sausage roll. And you're just going to get your hand back in there and mix it up. So I said wash your hands. You don't actually have to because you're going to have to wash them again once you've done that. Alright, and just mixing that in. Alright, just to make it one sausage meat that is laced with loads and loads and loads of black pudding. Black pudding's delicious. Sausage meat's delicious. So this will make a delicious meat tube. Alright, now wash your hands redundantly for a second time. Alright, wash your hands again. Put that to one side and we're going to make these up. While I'm making these up, I'm going to give you a quick little chat about our happy friend, the number 5 cook set. Number 5 cook set, like this, we are capable to feed between 50 and 75 people quite comfortably. However, it's been a slight struggle, but I have managed to cook for about 100, 120 on one of these. One's an LPG, gas bottles, which is the main reason why we don't really use it anymore, because we're one army, you know, we use one fuel, we use diesel for everything. But it still has a place. Alright, we've got our little oven on there. Oven works as a double skinned metal container, so you've got one metal box on the inside with another metal box on the outside. The flame goes underneath the box, the heat travels around the outside of the inside box and out the top, and that's what makes the inside hot. Obviously there's no thermostat, which is great, but that just means you've got to watch it properly. There's some people when they come and use it and they're not used to having to watch an oven properly, they burn a lot of stuff in it. But once you get used to it, once you use it correctly, it's a fantastic piece of kit. A couple of little tricks that we can use it for. We can use it for when we're cooking rice. Excuse the lorry going past, we are by a busy main road. When we're cooking rice, we braise rice. So we fry our rice off in a little bit of oil, and then we just about cover it with water. And we put cling film over the top of it. Then we can put it on top of our oven to finish cooking. It's a really good thing. Our oven is brand spanking new. As you can tell by how shiny it is. So some of you may be looking at it going, there's no smoke coming out of your oven. And you're right, there is. What that is a load of old protective oils that are left inside the oven. And they're in there on purpose. When you turn your oven on for the first time, you get it raging hot. All those oils bake, and they bake onto the side of the metals. It makes it easier to clean later on. All right, let's make some sausage rolls. We're going to brush the whole thing with egg, the whole sheet. All right.
So we just broke the egg into the cup, mixed it up, nothing else in there?
No, no salt, no pepper. If you put any salt and pepper in there, it'll break down the proteins in the egg, and then it won't stick. It'll just turn to water, and you know, the soggy pastry. But that's it. Brush the whole thing. All right, because we're going to be rolling it up into sausage rolls anyway, so just brush the whole thing, and then you don't have to worry about egg washing again. Get your diggers back in there, and roll this out into a sausage. If you've got a piping bag, brilliant. I've got lots of piping bags, but I've been told I'm not allowed to use them because not everybody's got a piping bag. But roll that into a sausage shape and whack it in there like that. Right. If you want to make them thinner, make them thinner. If you want to make them thick, make them thick. Don't care. Do you not? Right. As long as they are about the same sort of size, thickness. Because you're cooking the same oven. Wash your hands again. Of course, if you've got rubber gloves, you could put rubber gloves on. But you're still going to have to wash your hands every time you take the rubber gloves off because of your sweaty hands. Can I get some blue roll, please?
Of course you can. Can you put anything else in them sausage rolls if you wanted?
Oh, put tons of stuff in it. I'll make a really nice ploughman sausage roll, which is sausage meat with pickle, some grated mature cheddar cheese, lots of fresh thyme, and yeah, that's delicious. All right, so there we go. We've got our 2 bits like that. We get our knife that I'm not just cleaning off now. I'm drying on the oven cloth. All right. Cut right down the middle. Don't use this paper to bake your sausage rolls on. All right, this isn't non-stick. They will stick to it, something rotten. Roll your pastry over and pinching it in nice and tight with your fingertips. If you find your fingers are sticking to the pastry, you just didn't dry your fingers off properly. So try drying them off first. If that doesn't work, put a bit of flour, on your fingertips, and it'll stop them sticking. Give them a nice trim. And we're going to give them a nice score on the top. Don't push down too much, just let the weight of the knife do the job. Alright. And then, if you want to be special, come back the other way as well. Give a crisscross. Just like that. Now I would say that that is about the size of a sausage roll. However, this is for your party. So I would cut them about 4 fingers width.
You have to excuse the locals.
I say 4 fingers, I don't mean that as an actual weight measurement, I mean 4 fingers. If you use your 4 fingers, they'll all be the same width. Alright, I get what you're trying to say. Just like that, get them on your tray, which is lined with actual baking paper. Alright, once you've done that, do the same with the other ones, come back and get them in the oven. Alright, so you see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 little ones and 2 big ones. Those are your chef's perks, alright? These are the ones that the person who makes it gets to eat them. While they're on here, just give them another little cursory press down, alright, on that seam. They don't have to look perfect, alright? I said this on quite a few videos, including our live one. Sorry, there's a fly on my arm. Alright, I said it on the other ones. We're not trying to make perfect stuff. Alright, we're at home. We're trying to make tasty stuff. Alright, the more homemade it looks, we're making them. We don't want to make them look perfect, alright? When you go to a farmer's market, you always buy the stuff that doesn't look perfect because you're like, that's handmade. That was made by a person. Wrong. It was just made by a robot and made to look like it was made by a person because they've poked it after it's come out of the machine. Alright? Once that's happened, egg wash them. Alright, if you don't know what egg washing means, it means to cover with egg. Alright. Take as long or as little time as you want with this. As you can tell, I'm rushing through it because people keep on walking past and talking to me. There we go, they're egg washed. Now what I like to do is I like to garnish them now when they're still wet with a little bit of black pepper. What we're doing, go crazy over the top. Yeah, black pepper and a bit of sea salt. Another thing I like to do that I can't get hold of right now because hoarders is put some fresh thyme on top of there as well, but I haven't got any. So you're going to walk with me now. It's going to get all wobbly and we're going to chuck these in the middle of a preheated oven. Right. Into the middle of a preheated oven. We're going to leave them in there until they're golden brown and cooked. All right, it's not an exact amount of time, especially when we're using this equipment. All right, it's until they're golden brown and they are cooked. All right, see you in a bit. All right, it's been in about 15, maybe 17 minutes. All right, because the oven is hot and it's really good. So come on, have a look. There we go. Look, golden brown. You can see the fat spitting out. Yeah, which means the fat's rendering out from the middles. Nice and crisp. Set them to one side and let them cool down.